But also on that program, we had that Tom Hanks skit painting Trump supporters, the majority of the country that is, as racist and stupid. How is that being received in the US?
Oh, people are so upset about this. You have to understand the election we just went through was the least racialized election probably in American history. It united working class voters of all races, including a quarter of Black men, a historic number for a Republican to have gotten. This is a moment of unbelievable unity among Democratic and Republican voters who are working class because Donald Trump really spoke to them. He basically cobbled together the New Deal Democrat coalition for the 21st century. But the Democrats refuse to admit that they lost the working class, which in and of itself is utterly outrageous. What the Democratic Party represents today is exactly what was in that skit: an unbelievably wealthy person pretending to himself, probably as well, that he is a good person because he can smear poor and working class people as racists to hide the fact that
Mm.
they are rich. I mean, this is the move of the Democrats. The liberals in America today are rich. The Democrats are the party of the wealthy, and they masquerade as having the higher moral high ground, as being somehow more compassionate by smearing poor people. I mean, it's utterly disgusting, and everybody can see it, Rita. The backlash has been immense, and people are pretending on the left like this is not a big deal. It is a really big deal. The country is uniting around Donald Trump. They are uniting around this agenda. They are uniting around the strength and the efficiency and just the utter competence on display. It is such a relief. Every day in the last 3 weeks that he's been president, to 2 months, whatever it's been, Donald Trump has said to the American people, "You are not alone. I'm here. I'm going to help you." It is an unbelievably amazing thing to be seeing. And I'll just end with this, Rita. This has changed the game for future presidents because we've never seen anybody do this. We've never seen anybody actually do what they promised they were going to do. We've never seen anybody show up and say to forgotten Americans, "I am here and I'm going to make your life better." This has changed the game going forward. There's no more going back to whatever the last 4 years was, but also I would argue even what came before that.
It has been an astonishing 4 weeks. That the pace of it has blown, I think, everybody away. Even all those people who believed that Trump would execute his agenda. He was going to do what he promised to do. We didn't think it was going to be keeping up this pace. This is something else. Before you go, we've talked about the media's tactics against the Trump administration, and there is nothing they will not seek to blame on him, including a Delta plane crash landing in Canada. Thankfully, nobody lost their lives. The usual suspects on The View, including Sunny Hostin, Joy Behar, said plenty of silly stuff, and Whoopi Goldberg wasn't going to miss out on the ill-informed hysteria either.
I have been panicking over all this insanity with these planes.
Yeah.
You know, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. Like, so let's start with the string of mass firings by Elon Musk's Doge,
They say, yeah.
Doge, has sparked a lot of chaos, confusion, and fear because Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is defending the firing of 400 FAA workers. But former Secretary Pete Buttigieg slammed the firings of employees.
Oh, it's enough of that. Incredible. But as we watch this astonishing footage of passengers being rescued from the crash plane, tell me about some of the media hysteria and misinformation about who is to blame for this crash.
Oh gosh, they try to blame everything on Trump, and then anything good he does, they won't give him any credit. It's utterly disgusting. I'll just say about our Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy. This is an incredible human being. watch closely what he does with that office. He's going to do amazing, amazing things. And again, it all comes down to the fact that they cannot admit how incompetent they have become on the left, how utterly divorced from the needs of the average American. And this is all just projection, Rita. Every accusation from the Democrats is a confession. They cannot stand the efficiency with which Donald Trump is carrying out the mandate given to him by the American people. It's going to be a long 4 years for them, that's for sure.
Going to be a long 4 years, and if J.D. Vance keeps up his current form, it may be a long 12 years. Batya Ungar-Sargon, thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you so much, Rita. God bless.